Yo, it's Mr. Ivan 3 Stacks here, and I got another one of my amazing, crazy good consistent decks. This one is a little different. Well, all my decks are different, and this is an original thing. I never saw it anywhere. I always say that because I want you guys to know that these are my own ideas, my own innovation. So this is PK Fire Shaddolls, or Phantom Shadow Knights of the Abyss. So we've got standard stuff, triple Skarm. Skarm is your Stratos pretty much, and the best Burning Abyss now that Sir unfortunately has at one. We've got triple Farfa. Farfa is just really, really crazy good. You don't know how much he does for this deck. He's just wow. Two Dragig or Drahig. This guy can stack any BA cards so that you get even better Dante mills than you would before. And he helps to up your count even higher. Two Libic. Because this is not pure Burning Abyss, Libic allows you to special summon your Burning Abysses even if you don't control a Burning Abyss monster. So Libic, shoutouts to him. He's an MVP, so you can still establish your boards and make Dante, even if they Book a Moon you, Quaking Mirror Force you, or whatever. If they try to stop you from going on your BA rampage, pretty much. Libic helps you out. The Graph, the Sir, the Elic, the Barbar, the Rubik, and the Tour Guide. So the BA engine is pretty solid. It's actually quite a fair amount of BAs, and I do like it that way. So you get some good BA meals off of your Dante. And this deck honestly does get some of the best Dante meals. You always get good stuff almost every time because you got the PKs and the Shaddolls. So if you mill any of your monsters and a lot of your spells and traps, you get pluses off of them. Then we've got triple boots. I don't have the super rare of gloves, so I run 7 commons, and it's the gloves, the hedgehog, and the falco. Hedgehog and falco, I can't do anything about them. They have to be common. But glove, I'm gonna get him super rare, so that way the only cards in this deck that aren't shiny would be those little shit-all monsters. But everything else is beautiful. I wanted to get supers of some of my Burning Abysses, but since I got most of them in gold rare, I chose to get all of them in gold rare. Anyways, and then 2 Ancient Cloak. I like this guy at 2 because I just burned through the PK so fast that Cloak would become dead at 3. And you really just want it to be as consistent as you can make it because this is a 60 card deck. This is another one of my innovative things. And it's just, wow. It's one of those things that just blows my mind. I didn't think it would be this good. And I am applauding myself for my skills for building decks. And this is just it's, wow, it's way too good. Anyway, sorry. Triple Beast. Because this guy is the draw power of the deck. When you flip him, draw 2, you can end up replenishing your cards back to 2. Because you can send a PK, you can send a BA. He gives you a lot of cards. Like, he triggers effects at the same time. Then we got triple Hedgehog. Only thing that I don't like about him is he's a common, hurts my boss. But he's another one of your good mills. When you play your shit-off fusion and send your Hedgehog and Beast from the deck, you end up drawing and searching a card at the same time. Hey, baby.
Hey.
Give me a kiss. How was work?
Great.
Alright, and then 1 Falco because, yeah, sometimes you gotta have them. I was considering, like, I was on debate on whether I run Synchros. I might actually put a BLs or something in my extra deck because I can, because, you know, Falco's a tuner, but I'm not sure yet. 2 Allure. Unfortunately, I only have 2, and if I had 3, I would run 3. I know it's at 3. And 2 Good and Evil. Good and Evil is literally like a Stratos for this deck, adding any Burning Abyss card you want. The cost is very easy. You just discard a Burning Abyss, triggering its effect so you can +2. Or really just +1 because you get an extra. So it's just, wow, it's so good. And it also allows you to set up because there are Burning Abyss traps that I want to see. Once I establish my board, I want to also establish my back row. So that way, if I don't OTK, I can stun. So you'll see one of the best targets that I search with this. And then 2 shut-off fusions, 1 Foolish, and triple Twin Twisters. And shout-outs to Foolish, because when you open with this, you get anything you want in your deck nearly. Like any monster. It's just, wow. And all of them are bomb in the grave. Super bomb. My hands be fat, fam. They be fat. Triple Fog Blade. For traps right now, we're doing play stoppers, but this is a play stopper and a play starter. So shout-outs to Fog Blade. You can also use it in the battle phase to help you just push for more damage. It's really good. And of course, another good 3 of is Triple Strike. You want to have Fog Blade and Strike to just negate effects, you know, keep your board established and stop your opponent from trying to climb over you. And 2 Ultimate Providence. This is one of my spicy techs. All of your monsters are bomb in the grave. your spells, some of the spells, actually the Shadow Fusion and the Good and Evil are really good in Grave, and some of your traps have good effects in Grave. So what I'm saying is you can activate this to negate a spell trap or monster effect, and you can actually plus off of it as if it was to Telenova Alpha. So I really do like this, and it's just unexpected, and it's always good. Sometimes you have to discard, and this helps you, because if you don't have Twin Twisters, you can use this to trigger an effect and stop an effect at the same time. Since my hands be fat and I do run a lot of monsters, you can always stop monster effects with this. And the warning, we've got Bottomless because it's amazing, and Torrential. Vanities, that's it for play stoppers. Oh yeah, Vanities is just too good in this format. Then for kind of like playmakers or starters, we've got 2 Shutout Core. It allows you to get Annoyed Tillis. It can float, it can push for extra damage. And when you run out of Shadows in your main deck, you can actually just use this in any dark to still make your windows. 1 Shadow Games, this is an unexpected game changer. And my favorite combo, I like to search with my Good and Evil. So I like to search one of the 2 or have 2, Traveler and Fire Lake. This, you'll basically establish your board with Dante's or any 2 BAs. You'll destroy 3 cards your opponent controls. And then right after that, activate Traveler, bring back the same BAs that you sent for cost. So you can literally send 2 Dantes, blow up 3 cards, and then bring the Dantes back. And what happens is you destroy 3 cards your opponent controls, and you end up getting 2 BA cards from your graveyard to your hand, and you get your Dantes back, meaning that later on you'll get 2 more BA cards. So it keeps your resources filled, and it's just such a good combo. It's crazy. That's the main reason why I'm running Good and Evil at 2, so that I can search that setup, because it's just really good. The way you can search your Fog Blades, and you can search this to set up to stun your opponent. And also, you can just OTK, so sometimes you don't need to. But it's always great to have powerful back rolls and just a powerful push for your plays. So it makes the deck, you just have the best of both worlds. It really is a solid and good deck. It is. I will not over-exaggerate. I wouldn't lie to you. And 1 sword. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a common too. But I like it because of its effect. It just gives you another way to special summon PKs from the grave. You can put Wind at 3,000, put Dante at 33, push over Blue Eyes. In addition to that, you can use Fog Blade and Sword to bring out 2 PKs, and you can make something out of nothing. With no cards in hand, you can still make a play because of that. Triple Dante, Triple Winda, 1 Annoyed Tillis, the Beatrice, Pilgrim, Virgil, F-Zero, Shark, Mecha Quip. This guy is actually just my replacement or my filler for, what's his name, Breaksword. I don't have him. And then Levier. So I will do a little tweak into the extra deck, but aside from that, guys, the main deck is pretty solid, and I'm going to keep it that way. God bless you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's another one of my ideas. I'm loving it. If you don't like it, it's not like an argument thing. If you don't like it, you could try something different. But I like my stuff, and I really hope that somebody out there that likes this kind of play style enjoys this. God bless you guys.